Hey guys, I just wanted to talk about this video a little bit. I wanted to talk about the history on it, and that it is going to be a series of 2 or 3 videos. I didn't want to pack it all into one. But the story on this site is that in 1770, a man named Roger Stevens came and cleared the land and built a home here. He lived here in this site from 1770 to 1774. He sold it to a man named Abraham Walker, who owned it for about a year, but they don't think that he lived there. And then in 1776, Abraham Walker sold it to his son Tilly, and Tilly lived there from 1776 to 1824. I think that's when this site was abandoned, and so the finds here will probably reflect 1770s to 1824. Now, the other thing about Roger Stevens is he had a son, and his son was named Roger Stevens Jr. And Roger Stevens Jr. was a Tory who was loyal to the British. So there are going to be a few finds here coming up in a few of the videos that will be a continuation of this series, where you're going to see some Rev War items. And he actually was a spy for the British here in town, and so it's a very interesting site. The other thing I want to talk about is the cellar hole that's obvious may not have been the original site that Roger Stevens lived in, because where I found most of the artifacts, the older artifacts, was about 300 feet away from this cellar hole in what I believe might have been a starter home or just a log cabin without a cellar hole where Roger Stevens originally built. So it's an interesting site. There are actually 2 locations, I believe 2 different home sites. One is a cellar hole, the other is just a debris field and a few bricks where I believe a starter home existed. So that's what you're going to be seeing. So let's take a look. Okay, just dug a button, and it's got something on it. This could be exciting. What do you think? Oh man. Yeah, there's something on this. Wow, actually looks like a bird or a duck. Awesome. All right, let me clean this thing up. Try to figure out what I've got. This is an old site, and I'll be back. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't recognize this, but it looks military. And the guy that lived here, I believe, was in the came through here when he was in the French and Indian War to start with, and maybe the Revolutionary War later, I'm not sure. But that's an awesome, I'll try to clean it up. I don't know where my toothbrush is right now, but I will come back. That's a scary looking thing right there. Okay guys, you can see the cellar hole lip right there, and I just got a sound down here, and looks like it's going to be another button. Whoop, running away.
Looks like it's going to be pewter. Sure does. I think it's going to be pewter. Looks like it. Alright, well, I don't have my toothbrush with me today, but I'll clean it up. It probably doesn't have anything on it, but we'll see. And if it does, I'll show you what it is. Okay, here it is. Nice little cast pewter button. Doesn't appear to be anything on the front, but it puts a little age on this site. And we'll keep looking. That's the 4th or 5th button I've gotten today, so let's keep going. Okay, wandering around, a little bit noisy over here. The cellar hole I was at was just over that little ridge right there. I'm probably 50 yards from it maybe. And I don't know if I got a slit copper or a button. I've only seen this one side. Could be a copper. I don't see anything there. Oh yeah, maybe a bust. Let's see what the other side shows me. Oh, it's a button. Nice. Okay. Old one. Yeah, it was kind of thick. It was running a 77, so about the size of a copper, but obviously it's not. Well, let's keep swinging. Okay, just poking around. Again, there's an old rock pile right there where the seems like the settlers might have thrown some rocks. I've seen a few of them around here. And this is out back behind the cellar hole we were at earlier, which is just over that little ridge. And this is the second large button that I found right here. So I got looks like I got another little hot spot. No chicken on it, but it is what I'd call colonial, so hopefully there's more. Let's keep going. Look at that little red spider. Looks like a little tomato seed or something. All right, here we go. Coin or button? Oh, still in the hole. And yeah, another button. That rang good. That rang high, like in the 80s, so. Did I hit that? I don't know that I did, but. All right, well, let's keep looking. Okay, guys, I just dug this thing, and I'll try to open it when I get it home. Try to straighten it and then open it. I don't know what this was, but I'm still at the place where I was finding the big buttons, so don't know how old that might be, but it's cool. Okay, I think that might have been a cabin site right there because I was finding brick, pottery, bunch of buttons. this would have been the entrance up to it. And I just got a good signal, and the pinpointer said it's in here. So let's see what it's going to be. Whoop, right there, look at that. Look at that. Another big button. What a sight. Does it have shankage? Yes, it does. That's, gosh, I don't know, 5th or 6th button right here. Beautiful. They've all been plain. Nice. Okay, there you have it. Just gave it a little wash. They've all been medium size. I did get one larger than this, and there's nothing on them. So let's look for some more. Okay guys, this was, I've been digging all those buttons right over there. This was ringing at 81. I think this is a copper. Oh yes. Now, please have some detail. What do you think? 81. Oh my gosh, what is that? What kind of coin is that? Oh no. This is kind of cool. This isn't a New Jersey copper, is it? I don't think. I don't know what it is yet. It's going to have some detail. Let me clean this off. This is an old copper. Not sure what I got yet. Neat. Okay guys, I'm in the road, and I just dug this coin, and it looks like it's going to be a Connecticut copper, and it's flaking off pretty bad, but you can see the Connecticut on the right side, bust facing the left. Probably 1787, but hey, finally, all those buttons. I knew I had to find a coin sooner or later. All right, happy with that. And what we have here is a complete pewter spoon. It's rat tail. They call it a rat tail. Awesome. This must be a pretty old spot right here. Okay, there's my rat tail pewter spoon. You don't usually find them whole like that, so I got a good spot right here. I'm gonna just keep cleaning it out. And by the way, the mosquitoes are out today for the first time in the 2023, so let summer begin. Okay, this is insane. I found a lot of the buttons that I found today right here. I found the Connecticut copper right behind me. And look at this. Got another button coming out of the ground. And this one's fancy. It's got a little design on it. This This is what we would call a dandy button. And you can see, I rub it on my pants. You can see that design on there. Gorgeous. All right, another button. Okay, this target was down, close to 10 inches or better, and I think it might be like a lady's brooch or some kind of a buckle, but it's certainly not a piece of horse tack or anything mechanical. I think it was a brooch or maybe a hairpin or something. But there, that's kind of, and it looks like it might have been silver washed at one point. It's an interesting piece. I'm not sure I know what it is. Looks like it might have had a pin on it. I'm not sure about that either. Well, it is what it is. I'm taking it home. Well, the sun's starting to go down. What a day. Just popped me another button. Boom, look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm getting tired.